I'm at InfoSec 2024 with my good friend Dean from Stott and May. Hey Dean, thank you for stopping by.
Good
and great to chat.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, what is it you do for Stott and May, and what does Stott and May do for the world of cybersecurity?
Yeah, so we do cybersecurity consulting and recruitment across UK, Europe, as well as the US. So everything from GRC, DLP, through to DevSecOps, you name it, we've got it covered.
Wow, that is pretty cool. And I imagine you'll be speaking, obviously, with hiring managers. A lot of the CISO on the street has been speaking to kind of people that produce products and vendors and things. So speaking to you, you're basically in the room with the CISO. So what are some of the critical cybersecurity challenges you're seeing people experience these days?
Yeah, it's still getting experienced cybersecurity talent. So as we know, and I think there's always an ongoing conversation of we can't get enough people with the experience, or we get people that are expecting increased salaries coming out of university these days. So it's kind of striking the balance. So good qualifications, but not asking the earth when it comes to salary.
Exactly, managing the risk where it lies.
So,
as far as data security is concerned, we've had a chat about this. Companies can sit on a whole load of data quite a lot of the time. What are some of the things you're seeing? In the news when you're talking to CISOs, what is kind of keeping them up at night around securing their data?
I think it's knowing what vendors to use, to be fair. I think there's a lot of vendors out there that will say, hey, we can do that, and I think they're bamboozled, and they assume that their DLP is satisfactory, but they're not. And then they'll get an audit, and then they'll decide, oh, damn it, that doesn't cover that, and actually we're at risk. So.
Absolutely. There's a lot of people that believe that the find and remediate evil button actually exists, when in fact it doesn't. People need to understand what they want and the problems they're trying to address. Again, in the news, people have been talking about ransomware all the time, and governments are starting to get involved and make noises like they want to make the payment of ransomware demands illegal. Big thorny question, and I don't think there's a right or a wrong answer to this, but do you think that would work? Is it the right question even?
It's a complete catch, isn't it? I mean, what do? You've got two avenues. You either pay, you don't. If you don't, then the information's leaked out there. If you're a public sector, I guess it's more at risk. Private sector, the amount of data that can get exposed these days, even if you pay it, you're at risk of that kind of going through. So CISOs out there, I think, are always in that mix of which way do I go?
Certainly a bit of a Hobson's choice there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't think there is a right or wrong, is there? It will always increase. It will always be a threat.
Absolutely. And in a vacuum, it makes sense. Logically, we don't want to give money to criminals, but on the flip side, large criminal enterprises. Not that I have personal experience of large criminal enterprises, but I would imagine if you threaten their revenue stream, it's not like they're going to go, oh hi, I'm going to go down the job centre and get like a legit job.
Exactly.
Generally speaking, they get a little bit nastier in the short term. So I've watched Narcos. I know how it works. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll definitely be watching this space. As ever, Dean, it's been awesome to catch up with you. Thank you for stopping by the stand. And